Welcome one and all, I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we are back in Fallout 4. You only live once in the Molo run. In the Molo run means baseball bats, baseball grenades, and just a lot of fun. It's, I think it's coming together. Last time we took some damage from some ghouls, but what is happening over here? Some light attacks, it doesn't seem to be too bad. But yeah, Caretaker is over here. Let's go talk to them. And when I say talk to them, flee for my life because I have no idea what's happening. Okay, exciting way to start out. We've got... What have we got? Who was that? Raiders? I didn't hear any screaming super mutants, so... Well, apparently it was super mutants. Okay, are we done with the super mutant attacks? I really want the super mutant attacks to be done. I just want to talk to Caretaker, be on my way, start the episode nice and easy, but nope. Attacks on the
Already taken
Abernathy's.
care of. I hardly even broke a sweat.
Whatever you did worked. The tourist is signed on. K8's already on the move. Take this. I might have more jobs later. Thanks, bub.
Nice little idiot savant for that one. That is... What the... That's an expensive quest for experience. Very nice. Okay. Wow. So, we've got... Yeah, Abernathy's are very lucky. You just go over there, you get Idiot Savant on the quests that you turn in. Okay. So, good way to start, I'd say. There's one other thing that I just wanted to double check, take a look on. So, Scribe Halen says, go over to a quarry, and the quarry is going to be filled with raiders, because there's no way it's not filled with raiders without me having, you know, a way to get to the bottom of the thing. I just want to remind myself how dangerous it is. It's going to be really bad because normally with a gun, it's, you know, just step around the sides, get the raiders killed with a nice advantageous position on the cliff faces. But this time's going to be a little different. It's one of those things that if I could just Stealth Boy straight down, do that, that might be the best way. A nice easy quest to turn in for a Stealth Boy. We can pretty much buy those, so I think that it's probably going to be too bright to do this properly. Okay, so there are a few people that we could take out. I'm not quite sure if it's worthwhile. Have to keep an eye out for where they actually are. Oh, he's in there. That guy's over there. Yeah, let's take this guy out. Not sure we even need to take you out. You're just a normal raider. Who else is around? It's very hard to actually see the enemies. I might need to not do this quest the proper way. It'll take forever. And there's a high chance that I'd get stuck in a place that I would not be able to run away from the enemies, so maybe I'll just go this way. Okay, and while we wait for the elevator, we can talk about Stealth Boys and how useful they are. Stealth Boys, they're very useful. Stealth Boys, we'd be able to be moving about as long as we don't have to run away from an enemy and use a Stealth Boy, which is less effective. We would be able to essentially get in here for free. And have a nice, safe way out. But we still have to get to the end over here. Ooh, legendary. The last legendary I faced was pretty useless. Have to keep an eye out for the dog. Right in there. Ooh, hello you. Sully! Sully's back. Okay, that was terrifying. Dog almost spotted me. Nice and easy. Not exactly smash and grab, but at least it is a successful grab. It would be nice to be able to kill Sully, but I mean, this damage, we really need to get science up so we can get a better baseball bat. This is pretty pathetic. Didn't even need to waste a stealth point. I'd call that a win. And up we go. Lots of raiders here, but you don't need to kill them if you're just here for something at the very end. That little bit of loot will give us some experience. That experience will get us closer to having a better baseball bat because, yeah, we're really hurting for science right now. And I think, well, the flip side to that is eventually we could actually take Ninja, which would be useful. Oh, go on. Let's kill a raider. Well, a second raider. Ooh, actually, the machine gun turrets, they blow up, don't they? I don't like that.
Payback.
Okay, that was not the plan, but the turret did not wake up. Turret. Okay, the turret's a little imperceptive for some reason. Okay, so I should stop pushing my luck, and I should get out of here. I think that that makes the most sense. So as opposed to going around the front, I'm just going to go around the back again. Hop on some rocks, and we'll go by the nice safe way. Back at Red Rocket, I'm just going to take one last little look into the inventory and grab some water, and then I'll be on my way.
If you were.
And if it's a nice safe trip down south, I'll see you at Scribe Halen. Decided to stop by Starlight just to pick up anything that is worthwhile. What would that even be? Water, maybe? And I think I hear... Yep, that's the crackle of a radstorm if I've ever heard one. Okay, this is problematic, because we don't have the means to carry everything. Okay, I'm going to take a... I'll take a buff out. And I'll carry the minigun in front of me for now. This is exactly... Oh, and I'm feeling ill from parasites. Thought I already was having parasites, but... that means it'll just be stuck with me forever. Great. So as we use our telekinetic powers to just hold this minigun in front of us, well, what is up for the rest of today? We got a lot of experience out of that quest, and we're going to get some more experience out of going into the pit, leaving all the raiders, but recovering the very useful haptic drive, something or another, for Scribe Halen. The visibility is just gone to hell, as to be expected. But I think now what we need to do is look towards helping Nick Valentine. Now, the raiders at Vault 114, they're not that bad. What they do is have very rapid-fire weapons. The 10mm, I guess the .44 revolver is going to be pretty nasty. But I think that we will be able to handle it with the damage resistance that we have, the stealth boys that we can use. We have some means and ways, for sure. Okay, I'm just going to stick this outside for now. Minigun, you can go in here. And we can talk to Scribe Halen.
Were you able to find the artifact?
Yes, I was.
Here it is.
Great. Once you're ready, come find me.
If it's something easy, sure.
Affirmative.
Great. Area's on your map. Good luck.
Okay, so what have you got? That and that. Okay, so we've completed Semper Invicta. We've completed Scribe Halen's quest, which is 500 experience right there. Greater Mass Blood Clinic. And we'll be doing that eventually, actually. Okay, nice sunny day. And what have we got? Let's take out that minigun. Keep an eye out for enemies and get back to Hangman's Alley. Looks clear for once, and brackets are barely shuffling. And what is happening on the bridge? We've got Raider. We've got, what, 3 Raiders? And they're not very lined up appropriately. Could take on 1, that'd be fine, but 3, I don't really like those chances. But 2 separating from the other one, I think we might just... Yeah, and the other one has a pipe pistol. I think we'll just wait for them right here. Take them out very quickly. Okay, buff out's worn out. That's fine. And immediately into the next one. Back to back. You have to get out of VATS. You need to be able to immediately get back into VATS and just take the swing. It might not be always the correct person, so if there's friendlies around or something like that, be careful, but when it's just 2 raiders, the only thing you're gonna VATS is someone you can kill. Thankfully. And now since you're just standing here... Free experience, I will take it. How's everything down here? Yep, that raider is still way too powerful for me. So back home, and we'll just do a quick little inventory setup for Vault 114. Okay, with a setup inventory, I've got, well, let's double check. I think if there is one thing that I should have, it's more purified water. I'm realizing that that might be an issue. I know it says 13 stealth boys. I doubt that I'll need them all, but I will take 7 stealth boys. And I'm going to do a quick run by Diamond City because I have 3 baseballs in my inventory. I'd like to turn those into explosives, and there's only one way I can do that, at a chem station, so yeah, another thing I wouldn't mind getting is the local leader perk. That would be wonderful.
Keep moving.
3 baseballs into 3 baseball grenades because we have all of our adhesive, fertilizer, oil, and steel here. Pretty low on fertilizer, actually. I'm kind of surprised about that. I am just going to make a few more psycho jets. And the 2 antifreeze bottles go in there. We now have 3 sitting around.
We're having a sale on brooms.
I'll take a look, sure.
Oh, goody.
Okay, we have plenty of money, so I don't mind not doing the great mentats for this. I am going to take a shipment of fertilizer just right now, so I can keep that up in case there's tons of baseballs that I want to turn into baseball grenades. Who would have thought? Okay, I think we just might be ready. He probably wants to talk to me, but we're not going to let him talk to me. Nelson Latimer can go do what he does best. Now, this is kind of going to be a test. I'm not quite sure if my weapons are up to it right now, but there's a lot of enemies in there, and there is a lot of experience to be had. So, if the first room goes well, then we can, continue onwards. But if they're taking more than 1 hit to go down, I might just back out of this entirely. Not entirely sure, but hopefully my baseball bat and my adrenaline that I have right now is good enough. I could take some buff tats to get my damage up a little bit. Psycho, obviously, Fury, stuff like that. I don't want to rely on the drugs too much, because if you rely on the drugs too much, then they run out, then you're surprised that you're not actually doing the damage. Things can go wrong, so we'll see. Okay, off on our way to Vault 114 to see if we can even take them out. I'm just worried that a bladed baseball bat is not going to do enough. And Swan's up. That's concerning. I'd really like Swan to not be up right now. Luckily, the hidden brackets are not shuffling, so he's pretty imperceptive. Now, there is a bit of radiation right there, but it is, it's hiding a Grognak, and I might as well grab it. Pretty much no damage from the radiation. We'll wear our hazmat suit, and Swan's coming straight for me, which is terrifying. Okay, get the thing, get the thing out of here, out of here. Nope, I don't want Swan around. Stop, Swan, stop. Okay, good. How many rads do we have? I thought this run was going to be A-okay when it comes to the radiation, but it's sneaking up on us, and I should be careful about that. Most of the rads have just come from enemies that are giving me rads, not actual, you know, effects in the world. It's those dang ghouls and those bits of wildlife that have been taking hits on me. Okay, Triggermen. Triggermen are going to be kind of hard to deal with, especially beginning up here. We need to be able to take them out in one hit.
I still say Malone's weak. Caught that detective.
Otherwise, we're going to have issues. Once they're done with their talking, they should come out, and I can see just how much damage I can get off on them. If it's like close to 90% damage, then I can raise that up a little bit with the buff out, maybe some psycho, something like that, but yeah, any more than that and we could have problems. There they are. Come on, just a little bit more. Don't make me start throwing baseball. Oh, oh.
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute is right. You have that much health? That much resistances? So yeah, that Triggerman, that is way beyond me at this point. Yeah, we need to completely reconsider everything we're considering. Even with a sneak attack critical, they'd be taking shots, and they would be able to do damage to me. Quite a bit, in fact, even with VATS. My damage resistance, just take this off. Damage resistance is not too good right now, unfortunately. 153, 172. Yeah, we need to rethink things. So I know Triggermen have more resistance to damage, and energy resistance is not their forte because they don't have any. So I think what I'm going to have to do is come back to Vault 114 after I get my baseball bat upgraded. And there's not a whole lot I can do, but I'm thinking I should be checking on enemies now that I'm getting up to this level, see just how bad it is for everything. Now there's a certain set of gunners that I find pretty terrifying, but they're guarding something that's going to be useful, both now and down the line, so let's check on them. And I hear a roar from a Deathclaw. And the bear's there. And this is fine. I'm not going to be doing any damage to the bear. I'm so weak. I really want to be stronger than this at this point in the game, but this is painful. I need to get big leagues. I need to get science. I need to find enemies that I can actually take on. I doubt that I can take these enemies on, but we're just going to hop in quick like and take a look. Okay, so how are we doing? We're doing better than the Triggermen at the very least. Okay, if I took a buff tats, how good would we be able to go? Pretty far. And if I took a Psycho Jet, should have saved Psycho. Why didn't I save Psycho? I don't want to waste my Fury right now, frankly. This is not a good place to be. We can take them out one at a time. Quick beat to the head for you. That guy's still sleeping. That's the nice thing about melee weapons is if you can do it in one hit, it works just fine. It's when you need to start doing things and yeah, a couple hits that things go very wrong. Just grab all of this stuff. And this will be difficult. 95% chance. The nice thing is we are very sneaky. There's one thing this run can do is be pretty sneaky. That to the back. And we can't let them see this. Ooh, this is a perfect time for our baseball grenades. Go, go, go. All three. Oh. Oh. Legendary gunner. We might need to take a Psycho Jet for this one. Okay, I'm taking that off just for now. I'm going to look at my Psycho Jet and make sure I know where it is, in case I need to do something crazy. Okay, it's on 3. Psycho Jet, Legendary Gunner, and dead. Poisoners. Poisoners? Really? I have Med-X for you. I can always just take Med-X. Okay. Yeah, I really should have, stocked up on some Psycho, not turned it into Psycho Jet. That was a mistake on my part. But I think we can do this. This is actually better than I was expecting. Grab the grenades and... Sure. Now, as they kind of start appearing... This one, I think, is a situation where we go back to back after that guy up top is turned around. So you, and then you, and then we're good. Just take them out when there's no one else watching. You can do back to back for 2, maybe. Oh, come on. Just hit him. Okay, Vats, thanks for that. That's what I hate about this, is when Vats decides to not work. That was a little terrifying. He could have turned, and I would have kept on trying to Vats, and it wouldn't have worked. Okay. It's fine. You can always just, you know, use the typical actually click the button, as opposed to going into Vats every single time, but I don't appreciate it. Another antifreeze bottle, very useful. Now, is it 2 in here and 1 on the other side? There's that guy. We're in caution, but take this guy out nice and safe. And they can't get to me very easily. As in, not at all. Looks like there's just 2. And since it's back-to-back, 0% chance to hit, I can disagree with that, and got them both. So, the gunners cleared out easier than I thought, and the triggermen much more difficult, but of course, there is this guy. This guy is problematic, so we'll just have to do this slow and steady. Actually, you know what? What am I doing? I came here for a bobblehead. I don't need to kill that guy. I do need to be very careful, but plus strength. Yeah, we'll come back for him eventually. We've completely, you know, cleared the way for getting up to him again if we want to. I think that that is our little win for the day, getting a strength bobblehead. Oh, those triggermen. I was surprised to see them that high up in damage resistance. The nice thing with the gunners being able to take them out in one shot and sneak, it just means that you can take 2 out at a time pretty much, but yeah, I knew that I had to use my baseball grenades sometimes. There was that lucky little bit right here. Could have gone a lot worse, and I am thankful that we were able to be as sneaky as we were. But that's what you have to do. You just have to be as stealthy as possible, use the baseball grenades when you see an opportunity. Okay, so while we're in the neighborhood, let's go talk to Daisy. Since we cleared out the super mutants from the library, we can get a nice little chunk of experience from her. And where are you, Raider scum? I'm desperately looking for easy kills these days. So desperate that I'm going to go chase a raider down a street. Just need to move a little faster. Still 0. Don't go down that way. Here we go. Out of the animation. Okay. That was strange. Couldn't get out of the animation as fast as I would have liked. And super mutants are nasty. Yeah, let's not push our luck. Super mutant brute, not wanting to mess with them. They're going to be too aggressive. Shoot first and shoot some more sorts of people. And the ghouls, they're going to give me radiation. I'm running out of enemies that I can deal with effectively. I need to take them out one at a time, and a lot of the enemies that are coming to mind, they're grouped up. It's getting harder before it gets easier. That's the problem. You find this difficulty bell curve where at the very beginning you can strike every single enemy very easily, just to kill them instantaneously. A little bit of sneak, a little bit of blitz does all of the damage you need to do. Then all of a sudden, you've kind of maxed out what you can do pretty early, with the way I'm doing it at least. And without getting science, getting the baseball bat up further, things get difficult. And I'm still at level 26, just below level 27. Yeah, I need some good idiot savant perks and procs and stuff. Hopefully Daisy can help us out with that.
Don't bother telling me it's an heirloom.
Okay, don't you worry, Daisy. It's not an heirloom. I have good news about the library. Oh, I am out of that. So, okay, all of the drugs. We're just doing all of the drugs. We're going to do a buff out. We're going to do a grape mentats, and we're going to put on the green dress. Oh, this is getting a bit ridiculous.
I'm probably older than whatever it is you're selling.
Yes, I'm sure you are. Looking for
Got
work.
any work?
I do. Super mutants have taken over the old.
You don't say.
Get those lumbering brutes out of there.
I'm gonna ask for more money because it's dangerous.
You got a good point. We'll make
Idiot savant for that one. Very nice. More money, please.
Ammunition.
And danger. Yeah, cost of ammunition because
about
baseball bats
300
definitely run on ammunition. And
Sorry,
more money.
Not enough. Guess that library's gonna be Super Mutant Central from now on.
Wait, don't go. We'll make it 400 caps.
Actually, I already cleared it out.
Actually, I already took care of those Super Mutants.
You did? Huh. Now that's service for you. Here's your
Upcharges
money.
the immediate thing,
Oh,
and turns
and
out it's
why don't
already
you take
done.
this old book of mine?
Oh, good job. Okay, so a nice little chunk of experience, and I would have liked that to be... That was 412. I would have really enjoyed that to be the... Idiot Savant on that would have been useful. Okay, let's actually do some selling. Okay, so from Cleo, we're just getting a couple pieces of combat to switch over ballistic fiber, oil down the line. And to Cleo, we're giving just a bunch of stuff. Because, of course, ballistic fiber and oil pretty expensive. And actually, let's see if there's anything else. Yeah, stim packs can go. Random stuff like that. Probably could have done better on grabbing everything. And I think that's good. Okay. Thoroughly was not prepared for today's, bit on going into
Means a
the
lot to me.
subway station for Vault 114.
Daisy.
But honestly,
You're bad.
it was a learning
Can't get
experience. I need
got
to
a few
get a
minutes to
little
browse.
higher
All
up,
the
get my
supplies,
science up,
money,
and
or
once that's
violence can buy.
there, then that is going to be fine. I've stepped away for a bit, and I realize it's not the longest part, so I'm really thinking what to do with this adrenaline, because this adrenaline, I don't want to waste it. I do need to sleep sooner rather than later, so I'm thinking I should actually just jump in here quick-like and pick up a quest or two that I think I can do better than defeating the Triggermen to rescue Nick.
Bobby No-Nose is
Mayor Hancock?
Too bad about Finn. Gonna miss him next super mutant attack rolls round.
I'm looking for work.
Looking for work.
Work, huh? I'll tell you what.
Okay, let's do what we do best. Charisma of 12.
I might be interested, but let's talk money, Hancock.
Okay. Usual job pays 200, but I like you. So let's push it to 250.
You said things have gone quiet up there. That means extra risks to cover.
I like where your head's at. Let's make it 300 caps.
Even more money.
If you can't put real money on the table, I'm out.
Ruthless. Nice. You might actually live long enough for me to pay you. All right. 400 caps.
Scout out Pickman Gallery. On it.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Player and good neighbor.
Yeah, okay, so there is one quest
Welcome
that
to all the fun and games.
might be easier than rescuing Nick. And the other thing that might be doable is ghouls. Now, ghouls, as we've seen, can put out a lot of damage in the form of radiation.
Wrong place.
What if the Silver Shroud was real? I got a plan to bring him to life.
Okay,
Sure, Kent. You have a plan, all right.
reward.
I might do it, if you make it worth my while.
I can give you some caps up front. Just promise you'll help me.
Oh, I wanted to do 3 speech checks.
I'll get the costume for you.
You're gonna do this?
Okay, Silver Shroud costume, got some bottle caps up front. Let's go out into the world once more. Okay, so we have 2 choices. We have either Pikmins or Hubris, and... Decisions. I think I'm going to go with Hubris. Ooh. Raider. Always take the random raider on if they're alone. Kinda strange that he's that chill walking through super mutant territory. Okay. I'll just teleport to him. That's fine, I suppose. I believe it. Okay, one thing I was thinking about ghouls is I need to be able to deal with their radiation. And I'm going to remember to take some Rad-X when dealing with anything that can bite me and give me a bunch of rads, because I've got about 9% of my health bar taken up by rads right now, which is a little too much, I think. Feral ghoul, feral ghoul, feral ghoul, and feral. And there's one that's in the ground. Interesting. Better take them out. Use the vats. They don't even recognize they're going down. Okay, maybe they do. Hit him. And hit him. Yeah, the graveyard, not a bad place to fight because of the pathfinding being weird, usually we just kind of take a psycho telekinetic swing at them. I think we're good to head over to Hubris now. Let's go this way. And we should be fine to run by Swan. I mean, he doesn't seem like he's up much right now. Taking a nap. Looks like he's taking a nap. Now, Hubris is going to be terrifying. I might need to pop a stealth boy in the initial bit, just because I will get completely swarmed. There's no way around it, really. So, let's get in here. Okay, before I go in, I just need to make sure that I've got everything that I could want. I think I don't. I think I do want to take a few things. Like, maybe a Med-X will help. You just can't see me walking away from this hit-free. Not looking forward to it. Some more Rad-X, just to make sure any hit does as little as possible for the radiation. Maybe Berry Mentats, maybe Buff Tats. I'll have to see. This is scary. Oh, overtired as well. Let's get a Nuka free, just to get that off a little bit. Cut it off just as much as I can. Purified water to get back up to just parched. Nope, properly hydrated. Well, that's fine too. Okay, let's do this. Now I may need a Stealth Boy. Psycho Jet and Stealth Boy could be pretty useful. But the annoying thing is the monkey I can't just shoot. Get the monkey. And get you. Okay. Get you. And the caution meter is not looking good. I'm gonna pop a Stealth Boy. With Tinker Tom around, I should be able to be nice and then hit him. From all the Stealth Boys he has, just keep hitting them. Just keep hitting. Just keep hitting. And they keep falling from the ceiling. But the Stealth Boy is doing good work. Thank God for the Stealth Boys. Okay. I think that's it for the first bit. I'm not going to try to rush the next area with the Stealth Boy. I only got like 10 seconds left anyway. Okay. So, that was that. Unstoppables comic. Yeah, Stealth Boy does not last very long, does it?
Nice.
1% chance of avoiding all damage from an attack. Okay, I don't like those odds, so probably not relying on that too much, but every little bit does help. And so we've got some stuff to loot, and looting always calms me down ever so slightly, so do the looting. Everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine. Now I get to deal with all the footsteps that are just going around above me, and it is unnerving. And this does have a good selection of baseballs, if I remember. Yep, a few baseballs here and there, so when we eventually will need the baseballs, we can always know that we're getting our baseballs back from this place. Next area. Didn't even need a Psycho Jet, so let's do this as carefully as possible. I don't want to burn another Stealth Boy in here. I feel like that would be too much, but let's get them out, and everyone's going to come out. And there they are, just rushing and rushing. But this might be a Psycho Jet since they are right on top of each other. I know kind of where to look. I'm going to be in third person for this. Psycho Jetting. Next. Next. You. And you. Oh, you're right there, aren't you? Okay. As long as you're quick enough, getting in and out of vats, it does a pretty good job of not letting them really go from caution to danger. So we're good for the next area. More baseballs. I don't need the baseball bat. And memorabilia too. Okay, Med-X is already worn off, but we're doing pretty good. We haven't got a hit yet, which is surprising. I thought that first room was going to be a complete mess. Let's get in here. If you can open a lock and get a little bit of extra experience, better than just getting the key. What is next? Oh, there's totally something in here. 1 or 2. It's 1 and 2 in here. It's a stalker and a stalker. Okay, 2 stalkers. They're right on top of one another. Yeah, I'm not messing around in here. Especially since I won't be in VATS for the second one, and there might be one more in here if I remember right. Yes, there is. And it's a Legendary Reaper. Ghoul Slayer's Leather. Reduces damage from ghouls. Oddly appropriate for this area. Maybe I should just throw that on right now. I don't know. It's a left leg, so less muffled, but it's the difference between taking a hit and having it do less damage, or not taking a hit at all. I think I'll go with taking a hit and dealing less damage to me. Okay, I'm going to go up the other way. And hopefully, we can carefully take out... Who is around? Oh, there's a guy in here. Caution. Might be from the bug. I think it's from the bug. Yeah, it's probably from the bug. Okay. Are you just a rad roach and I can't get in there? There's definitely a couple in the room over there, but let's take care of the rad roach. This place has some good loot. And just relax, do some looting, everything is fine, everything is dandy. There are enemies in here, but doing good against them. Yeah, it's going fine, it's good. Okay, so, these two guys, I'm gonna turn off the light again because I'm guessing they're going to see that. Or did one of them fall through the ceiling? Can't remember how all of this works. I guess one of them fell through the ceiling right there, and that's why there was 2 in there, and... I can't keep everything, like, accounted for. Okay. Next area is going to be tough, because there is a glowing one. We need to move fast. We need to move hard. We need to probably use some baseball grenades. We have 27 right now. So I think that is worthwhile. I might just do slow time immediately. How are we on water? That's fine. He does little bursts. So, oh, I can't read that to save my life. Okay. Let's close that. Okay, adrenaline. Parasites, tired, parched, mentats, and caffeinated. So, got none of my drugs. Let's do a Medex. Let's do some more Radex. And hopefully this is all we need. We could use a stealth boy, but I think we can get by with just one stealth boy in here at the beginning. Let's do a psychojet and kill the glowing one. That's the thing that we really need to take care of. Normally I would be fine just shooting the glowing one, throwing some explosives, whatever you need to do, but yeah. I'm not messing around with someone who's going to close the distance and do very nasty things, maybe bring back some ghouls. That would all be terrifying. So, ready for Psychojet, and oh, it really messes up the angle. Okay, that killed him, that's fine. Kill those guys. Everyone dies. Back to overtired. Let's just let them chill out. We can kill anyone that's left. Might be 1 or 2. But I think this is fine. This was a good use of 4 baseball grenades. Pretty much we undid all of that by picking up some baseball grenades earlier. Most of the way, at least. So, hidden to caution to... where are they? Right there, or... yeah, there's that one. Let's get him. And... there's one more, just come out. And quick strike. There we go. So that's everything. That is Hubris Comics cleared without a hit. Okay. Was expecting, you know, little hits here and there. So, I guess I can surprise even myself. We can still do it. We can still have a pretty good time getting through places. As long as we prepare and over-prepare and take things very carefully. Going to grab all of this stuff.
Nice.
Silver submachine gun. The prop. Oh, I'm probably very thirsty, aren't I? There we go. And in here, not much, but yeah, it's the Silver Shroud costume that we were coming for. And there is pretty much nothing left. This thing that won't do anything for us because the Alien Blaster is a gun, and it's also guaranteed. I kind of count it as a guaranteed legendary. It's not great, and it doesn't really have a legendary effect, but it's a guaranteed item. So I just kind of lump it in with the, hey, you can't use this, it's unique, and you know where to find it, stuff like that. I'm really appreciating that the hidden brackets aren't shuffling whatsoever, so I'm just going to take a moment and loot, grab everything and anything that I could see as worthwhile. And of course things like the Grognak's axe or the Barbarian costume. Did I leave that up there? I might have left that up there. Yeah, it looks like I left it up there. Stuff like the axe and the loincloth, they're off limits, unfortunately. They are guaranteed legendaries. There we go. Grognak costume. It's not even worth that much, unfortunately, but +2 strength could have been useful. Okay, now let's go and, yeah, get this back to Kent, get some experience. How much experience did I pick up just from killing them? I think that was maybe half a level? A little more? A little less? I'm not quite sure. down through the ceilings, and we can go. So, that was terrifying, but the good news, we are done with Hubris comics, and we did get to have a little bit of, let's say, revenge on the ghouls. So yeah, last time I took on some ghouls, it didn't go as well as it did this time. The rads and the hits all added up to a bunch of damage that I shouldn't have really let happen. I should have taken some Rad-X to reduce the radiation. I should have taken some Psycho Jets, some other things that would have been able to negate a lot of that stuff that happened last time in College Square. So, as we're wrapping up, we can get Kent his Silver Shroud stuff, and I think that will be enough. We were able to come back from just a complete mistake. I thought the Triggermen were going to be easier than that. I thought that if we were doing most of the way damage, we would be able to take them out in one hit. That'd be fine, but nope. They have leveled up with me. They're surprisingly damage resistant, but not energy resistant, so that is going to be a problem. Nice thing though, science will make my baseball bat have some energy damage.
You've been to Diamond City?
Okay, back to Kent. Now I think what is going to happen next, well, it's a Pikmin sort of thing. We'll need some more experience.
I got your costume, Kent. And some other goodies you might like.
There she is. I'm just not Silver Shroud.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we can
Come on.
tell
Don't sell
him to do
yourself
it.
short.
I got a better idea. You up for being the Silver Shroud?
Mm-hmm.
I think I can get the speech check and then refuse, hopefully. I'm not entirely sure on that, actually. Just refuse.
I'm not dressing up.
Or do I have to actually...
Kent. I'm in, Kent.
That's just great. The cost.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Here's
so
some
there's
calling
that.
cards, I guess. When you
Calling cards. Okay, so... The problem is... Did that not give me any experience? For some reason, I thought that that stage of the quest gave me experience. And I'm going to be walking around with the Silver Shroud costume forever? Pretty much forever. Well, that's an appropriate way of ending this episode. The Triggermen, too difficult. So then I go and take on the Gunners and grab a Strength Bobblehead, and then go off and deal with Hubris Comics, thinking that I was going to get experience for turning in a Silver Shroud thing, which apparently I don't. For some reason, I thought that that was a two-stage sort of thing. You give them the costume, get a little bit of experience, and then you do other stuff. But there's still more experience to be had in Good Neighbor. We can help Hancock out, scouting out the Pikmin's gallery. You just need to nip in there quick-like, and it is fine after that point. You don't need to clear out the inside. So, next time, we're going to do that. We're going to get some more experience. We're going to level up our science, eventually get some...
Whitechapel Charlie's got some work if you're looking. He's
I
down
don't
at the
need...
third
Oh.
rail.
So, yeah, I don't think that it went horribly today. Next time, we're going to move even closer to some freaking science. I am so ready to get my baseball bat upgraded. It's been a long time coming. Too long, in fact. Yeah, enemies just keep on getting harder and harder. But that's all for next time. For now, I have been Keith. This has been Game to Please with Fallout 4, You Only Live Once, with the Molo run. Yeah, this is a strange set of rules that are pushing me into things that I wouldn't think to do in the order I'm doing them, and more difficult than I would have imagined. So, baseballs, baseball bats, can only take you so far, and I'm running into some roadblocks here and there. Let's see if we can't find a way around them next time. Thanks for joining, and farewell.